Last episode, we spent 20 hours grinding Scurious and Giant's Foundry to obtain 8 million GP. And a tiny chance for little Scurry. Sorry. Today, it's time to enact the second part of the master plan. I want to get to level 84 construction. Now to do that, I've got to turn all of these logs into planks, which is going to cost me over 10 mil GP. That's just a little more than we can afford. So here's the plan. I'm here at Sears Village to achieve one thing, 47,000 bark. Now you acquire this bark from doing random events that happen while you and other players are chopping down trees. I've already acquired almost 35,000 bark from doing the forestry event, so really it's just 12,000 more bark to go. And don't worry, I'll show you how we're going to be using this bark in just a moment. Ah, yes, you smell that, boys and girls? That is the smell of fresh logs being chopped. Right, so I've started chopping these trees here, and I've definitely noticed the recent update to Forestry. So in February, they released an update that makes events kind of happen less, but supposedly they give more rewards. Now, I can't be honest on that, but the way it works is that you have to chop 2 different trees in the last 3 minutes to be eligible for an event that spawns within 20 tiles of you. It's really annoying, actually. Events that you see, you aren't actually eligible for, and if you AFK a little too long and chop the same tree twice, you miss the event completely. You're just ineligible. So this is the method that I've been using to ensure that I'm making the most of my time. Now, if you go to Sears Village, you'll usually see a whole group of people over here that are chopping away at the maples north of the bank. There's also usually a whole group of people chopping away at the willows to the west and the oaks to the south. This gives you a pretty wide area for all of the events to spawn. Now, to take advantage of this, while you also get a pretty good amount of maple logs, you can run on the south side here. So you can see I'm on the south side between these 2 trees, these 2 maple trees. This will let you see the events that are spawning at the oaks and at the willows. You can just see a event spawned right there and let you be eligible for all of the events. Now, doing this method, I was able to get a little bit over 60k XP per hour woodcutting experience, while also getting about 2100 bark per hour. Results may vary, but this is what definitely worked for me. And there is a cheeky level 90 woodcutting. I'm actually really so excited. I've seen those giant redwood trees over in the woodcutting guild, and I really have wanted to go chop those for the longest time. So as soon as I'm done with this, we're definitely going to make our way over there and chop some of those. All right, so if we go into the bank, we should be able to grab all of the beehive and the pheasant tail feathers and then sell them. I'm not actually sure how. Oh, okay, so it looks like you can just right-click sell. I think I'm going to sell almost all of these. And there we go. We were able to get about 7,000 bark for all those tail feathers and the beehive parts. Should be all good. Let's put it together and see what we've got. And look at that, 51,000 bark. Oh, puts us a little over the total amount that we're going to need, about 4,000. But hey, you're always going to need bark for something. So, all right. So I just grabbed all the sawmill vouchers that I had in my bank. And if I've done the math right, we should just need 32,337 sawmill vouchers. Oh, I hope I didn't mess this up. Let's just start buying them, right? Like, here we go. God, just look at that bark deplete. And one more purchase, and that looks about right. So I think we are all good. 4,600 bark still left. Let's go turn these into planks. So the way this is going to work is that I'm over here in the woodcutting guild. I'm going to be running the logs from this bank chest up here to the sawmill down there. So yeah, you just talk to this guy over here and we'll say teak planks, and then we'll just run it back up. And I totally didn't mean to spend these vouchers on the teak planks, but here we are. So let me just run this back and forth for a while and it will be done right now. And that will do it. I believe, yep, 1682 teak planks and 6494 mahogany planks. Went a little bit over on the mahogany planks, but that's fine. These are just rough estimates, by the way. I believe that'll get us around 84. It really depends on how many steel bars are going to be needed. And we were left over with about 2.5 mil. So a little we saved a little bit of money. So now it's time to start constructing some homes. Oh, hi, Bob. It's me, Papaya from Mahogany Homes.
Oh, yes, Papaya. Don't mind me. I'm just looking at this candlestick. And because this is the voice that I have chosen for this character. Yes. Come, please, in.
Bob. Whatever you and that candlestick have, listen, that's totally fine. How can I help, man?
Yes, please. If you could replace the table, the cabinets, the bookshelves, and upstairs there's a couple more cabinets. Listen, if you could just replace those, that'd be great.
Bob, listen, I can do it all. Here, I'm gonna go over here. Just excuse me. I'll do this cabinet. I'll do all the cabinets, and it'll be good. It'll be nice.
12 seconds later.
All right, and that should be it for Bob. Let's go check in. Hey, Bob.
Yeah?
Hey, I finished that work that you were asking for. I think we're all good here.
Good. Thank you so much for that. Listen, hey, the least I could do. Would you like some tea?
Bob, I would love some tea. You know what? Thank you. All right, now I'm gonna go. I've got to go repair 600 more houses. Just gonna go do that. I'll be seeing you, Bob. I'll be seeing you.
No problem, kid. Take it easy. Such a good kid, coming over and repairing old Bob's house. What's that?
Hey, Bob. Look, Jerry over in our Ardoin says that you could use a new table. I'm just gonna come in real quick. Just gonna do all your cabinets, fix the table. It'll be quick in a jiff. See, there you go. Isn't that better, Bob, with the new table? Listen. All right. Hey, I gotta be going. Can you got any more tea? Got any more tea on you?
I guess.
Bob, you are a savior. Listen, Saint. God bless you. I'm out of here. Bye.
What was that?
Barbarino. Listen, hey, we can't talk. I gotta do your table right now. Right. Bye. Oh, hey, Bobby, it's me again. I just gotta replace the table. The tables. I'm gonna keep
mercy.
Oh, God, here we go. All right. I'll be seeing you, Bob.
Wait, you need to fix my table. I still haven't figured out what voice I'm doing. Come back.
And that is the last contract. 666. What a number. All right. We're going to end it right there. I think we started out on 22 contracts. So 644 contracts. We were able to acquire all of the outfit pieces. In fact, we were able to acquire everything except for there is a saw and there's the Hosidius blueprints. We were not able to get those, but now it's time to go take a look at our house and start making things fresh. All right, so listen, I literally after that last clip, I was like, you know what? I have the points. I could just go get the saw. So that's what I just went and did. We have 331 points left, so quite a ways to the Hosidius blueprints, but dang, if I ain't fashionable, man, look at that. All right, so this is our home. I know. Don't get too excited now. Don't get too excited. Yeah, it's a shithole. Listen, we're gonna start building things out. So, be honest. What do you think? Liking the new digs, dude? Dude, I'm loving the new digs. I have a fairy ring in my house. Oh, I don't have to teleport to Varrock and then go under the hole and use it. And then I've got a prayer altar. Oh, and I can start cleaning up the bank. I've got all these little treasure chests and fancy dress boxes. Oh my gosh. It's looking so good. Listen, so the next part that we need to do is we need to set up the portal nexus. Oh, also, by the way, look at that fossil island dig. Dig site bandit. Oh, all right. So this Nexus, it ain't got nothing in it. And so we definitely need to start filling this out. We need to be upgrading it. And I think that's the next thing on our list to do. We also need to be upgrading. I have 2 pools here. So depending on which direction I want to go, whether I need to use the spirit tree over here, I can quickly, use the restoration pool. I can go to the portal nexus, use this one, go to the fairy ring, use this one. We're also going to need to get stamina potions, and that is level 73 with a +4 boost, if I'm not mistaken. So we're currently level 67. Gonna have to make that happen. And if you're curious about how I came up with this layout, what kind of rooms I'm going to be adding in the future, I've had this image set up in my thumbnails for like 4 or 5 months now. Bless whoever made this. This is such a cool way to lay out a house, and it is thoughtful to like everything that I've been looking for. I had done so much research into figuring out what kind of rooms are going to go where, because I'm working on a limited budget, right? Really got to make whatever room I put in count for the amount of money that it's going to take to put in there. So I'll leave a link in the description so that anybody can check this Imgur link out and be able to use it for their future houses as well. So I've got a plan to tackle our Herblore grind and our Portal Nexus grind, but we'll have to do that in the next episode. So thank you for joining me. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate it, especially if you've made it all the way to the end. I appreciate every single one of you. And to achieve the upcoming goals, we're going to need to take a slight detour from the master plan. So I'm going to leave you with this little tease of what's coming next.